Hey, couch potato. How's your physical condition? Faster than a speeding bullet? Leap over tall buildings? More powerful than a locomotive? Not me. Physical conditioning is a challenge for many of us. As I stand at the brink of 88 years of age with 3 major surgeries and a logbook, a pig valve replacement for my previous failed pig valve that originally replaced my aortic valve, and a battery-powered electronic gadget known as a pacemaker implanted under the skin of my chest ensures the whole works keeps ticking. Keeping this well-worn body from morphing into a quivering blob of jello is a challenge for me. To meet that challenge, I walk a mile 5 or 6 days a week. My courses are here on the grounds of Lake Point Landing and involve a climb and descent of 40 to 60 feet, roughly equivalent of 4 or 6 flights of stairs. At what is a brisk pace for me, I puff a little going up. 3 days a week I spend 20 minutes on our cross trainer here in our exercise room. This trainer is a new step, and I set the resistance at 7 out of 10. I've done a little over 15 minutes, I'm going to go to 20 on this and try to keep the flow. Resistance 7, and I tried to maintain between 60 and 70 steps per minute. Keep the watts, which is measure of energy expended, trying to keep those above, certainly above 85 and somewhere up to 100. I usually follow this with 15 or 20 minutes with the dumbbells. My latest sessions I have worked with the 9 or 10 pound version. This for me is a serious workout. On Tuesdays I join a class led by Eric, one of the physical therapists employed here at Lake Point Landing. Doing the exercises is exactly as he describes them, which is not possible for all the participants, results in an excellent routine for me. Most of us wish the management would schedule this class for more than once a week. There you see my routine. It seems to have produced results for me. Late last October, as my original pig valve failed, it became increasingly difficult for me to even continue my walking. In early November, I was hospitalized and had a heart catheterization. Scheduled for surgery about Thanksgiving time, I was advised to not exert, and for 3 weeks I spent most of my time in my recliner. By the time I recovered from surgery, I was that quivering blob of jello. Eventually, I entered a 13-week cardiac rehab program and began to make my way back to reasonable physical condition. My weight loss back to what it was in college days consisted mostly of loss of muscle mass. Flab hung from my extremities, and it was embarrassing to look in the bathroom mirror. I have since gained 10 pounds, which is hopefully mostly muscle. There is still a little flab, but I am much, much improved in strength and stamina. At the moment, I feel great. No aches, no pains. I sleep like a log. I am able to work on my video hobby and participate in activities here. I'm able to drive our car where we wish, and I just had my driver's license renewed for another 5 years.
And this is
The good Lord must have a reason to keep me here this long. Joyce and I both feel our mission is to interact cheerfully and attentively to the other residents and the staff here. We have heard their stories, their complaints. I have made it a point to call as many by name as I can. We truly feel that we are greatly blessed, highly favored, imperfect, but forgiven children of God. And oh, by the way, how are you doing with your exercise program?